What's your toughest animal?
What's your toughest animal?
Toughest animal, right? The tiger is the toughest animal.
What's your toughest animal?
A wolf?
What's your toughest animal?
Shark.
What's your toughest animal?
Bears.
What's your toughest animal?
Toughest animal may be lion.
What if I tell you that the toughest animal around are tardigrades?
Do you know what tardigrades are? What tardigrades are?
What?
What tardigrades are?
What?
Do you know what tardigrades are?
No.
Do you know what tardigrades are?
Tardigrades? No.
You've probably seen them around in social media in cute gifs or videos, but what are these tardigrades?
Phylum Tardigrada is composed of animals called tardigrades. They are commonly known as water bears, but are in no way related to actual bears. Tardigrades are in fact invertebrates, specifically ecdysozoans, and are a sister group to arthropods, the phylum of insects. They are very small organisms, usually 0.5 millimeters long, which is 10 times smaller than a grain of rice.
Most research done on tardigrades was only to show arthropod phylogeny. But they deserve much more attention because they are the world's toughest animals.
There are around 900 to 1,150 tardigrade species, divided into classes according to specific appendages. They have an unsegmented oblong-shaped body. The trunk bears 4 pairs of short, stubby, unjointed legs, each armed with 4 to 8 claws. Like all ecdysozoans, they are covered by a cuticle that is shed along with their claws and mouths multiple times as they grow.
They occupy a diversity of niches in aquatic, terrestrial, and frigid environments. They live in semi-aquatic habitats around mosses and lichen. They feed upon the cellular fluids of plant material and also other small invertebrates including nematodes. So what makes tardigrades so tough?
It's because they can survive extreme conditions that no other organisms can. They can survive for a few minutes in 151 degrees Celsius, negative 272 degrees Celsius, 6,000 atmosphere, which is 6 times the pressure in the Marianas Trench, 1,000 times more radiation than other animals can survive, a few days in the vacuum of space, and up to more than 100 years in desiccation.
One of the reasons why is because they can enter a state known as cryptobiosis. Cryptobiosis is a response to unfavorable environmental conditions such as extreme temperatures, pressures, and salinity changes. During cryptobiosis, they greatly slow their metabolism to 0.1% of their normal rate, expel almost all the water in their bodies, and produce substances that protect their cellular components. This allows tardigrades to a variety of detrimental environmental conditions, and all it takes to reanimate a tardigrade from this state is to expose it to water again.
Why did tardigrades adapt to such extreme environmental conditions when they live in fairly unextreme habitats of moss and lichen? Scientists think this was an adaptation to tardigrades moving from marine environments to freshwater and terrestrial environments. Freezing, pressure, and radiation damage cells in a much similar way to desiccation, which terrestrial tardigrades would be exposed to, and salinity changes, which freshwater tardigrades would be exposed to, by damaging DNA and membranes.
The conclusion then is that the tardigrades are able to survive all these intense conditions using the same general mechanisms. Discovering what these mechanisms are is the next step in tardigrade research and why they are significant to biology right now. They may have little economic or ecological significance, but understanding how tardigrades can survive such extreme conditions will definitely lead to significant new developments in molecular biology and medicine.